I'm live. Wow, that's neat. Hello, everybody. Good night to everyone. Good night. It's going to be a short night, guys, tonight. I just want to talk about that one little thing tonight. What happened today in Poughkeepsie. So I'm just waiting for some people to come on. So good night to everyone. Hope everybody's okay. Staying warm. It's very cold here tonight. Hey, Smith, how you doing? Good night. How is mom? Mom and pops is good. Yeah, today pops and I went shopping, but mom stayed home today all day. So she's been actually in bed literally all day again today, again upstairs. So she has her moment, she has her moments. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Where are you, Miss Smith? Good night, everyone. I see there's like 10 people here, one person in the room writing. Say hello, guys. I thank you for even the thumbs up, though. So I appreciate it. It's going to be a short night, guys. It's not going to be a long night tonight. That I promise. It's going to be a very, very short night tonight. And I just want to talk about certain things that I saw that happened today in Poughkeepsie, New York. And I know it's happening all over the world, not just here in New York. So I'm just waiting for a couple more people to come on and we can start talking about that. Oh, you're in Clarendon. Okay, yeah, man. Clarendon. I remember Veer and I know the whole of Clarendon, but not when I was a kid. I just remember some part as a kid, you know. But I remember over by Veer and Denby and um, Monimus, that side of Clarendon. Yeah. And you remember after you passed the bridge, Clarendon, that bridge, I don't know if, yeah, it's right there. Like used to, the back roads where they used to sell whole of honey and chopping board. Is that right there, or am I talking about the wrong place? Yeah. Good night, everyone. So 22 people on, please, guys. Just let me know that you're here. We're just talking about something what happened in Poughkeepsie, New York tonight. Nothing major, just a quick little short talking tonight and heading off back to bed. Um, Anybody has any good topic want to come up with, we can talk about that. Hi, Auntie DTV, how you doing? Doing well, doing well. She stayed in bed all day today, all day. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Yeah. So we just had some subscriber, which we just say friends, family. Mommy hate the word subscribers sometimes. Came back from Barbados today and brought a beautiful um apron and a lot of things she brought for some clothes wise for some people for me to bring back to Jamaica for. So um, I promised that I would give some things to Tropical Hunter. And guys, he's a YouTuber and Jamaica Adventure as well. Just a couple shirts they had and sweater. Anyway, hi Polly, how you doing? Hi, okay. After finding your mom's channel, excavation and fried stuff in my hand. Yes. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. I'll tell her. I'll tell her. She'll love to hear that. She'll really love to hear that. She really would love to hear that. And guys, if you saw the video Mom made, she really mean it. She thank you guys again from the bottom of your heart, and she love you all. You know, thank you guys again. Hey, Randinga brother, how you doing? Good night to you. Good night to you. I'll definitely give them that, Randingo. Yes, Nikki. Today's a little topic I'm going to be talking about a little bit off, but it's something that's strange that happened today. And actually, I was on the phone with one of my angels, you know, who's like one of my YouTuber family friends. Hey, Michael B. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, today I'm going to say it's 28 people, but guys, as soon as you come in, if you don't mind giving me the thumbs up that I see how much people, you know, is here and liking the videos and see what I'm going to be talking about. Anyway, today I was driving. Pops and I were going shopping today for mom. Mom don't want to go outside because she's scared right now to go to the supermarket or outside because you know the surgery is coming up soon, and she's afraid of getting sick, and they would have to cancel, postpone the surgery again. So she decided to try to take it easy and decided not to go outside in public much right now. And we also have to be careful with her, you know, in the public and going out in public and coming back with her as well. So she's very funny towards that right now. Blessing, blessing to you, blessing to you. And so today I was driving with Pops and I saw this white truck in front of me heading, you know, I was heading towards Poughkeepsie. And for some reason, it's like my mind is telling me to just stay back far because it was driving, it was just driving a little weird and everything, I should say. Anyway, out of nowhere, this scooter comes out with this. I thought it was a kid straight across the road. I mean, I do not know how the truck didn't hit him. God was on his side. I'm not lying. God was on his side because I don't know how the truck didn't lick him. The truck draw brakes. Lucky thing I was way behind him that I had enough time to stop because I would have hit that truck as well to the white van. And there's something happening here, guys. I noticed when I drive through Poughkeepsie, all of the people are like zombie. There's so much of them on the road. The whole of Main Street is full of zombies. Yes, guys, is zombies. So if you don't know what a zombie is, maybe I should record and show you what a zombie look like in Poughkeepsie. Is some drugs these people are taking, and it turns them into zombie. With them head down, it is so bad. And you do not know what to do. You do not know what to do. You know, and then we went into the supermarket, and here comes one more coming there, literally with his pants dropped to the ground, walking in there, just making shouting crazy, you know. And these are the things I'm scared of, you know, my mother going there and anything like these people because they do not know themselves right now. They're real zombies. They do not know what they're doing. And it's sad to see that nobody's helping these people because I found out that they closed down the the shelter where they normally have the homeless go and sleep at nights and as well. So there's nowhere for these guys to go. So they're all around, you know, roaming the roads and you know all night and all day in Poughkeepsie, all over Poughkeepsie, guys. They're all over on Main Street of Poughkeepsie, and it's so sad. You know, I know there's this drugs. They must be taking something because I've never seen this. I lived here for all these years. I know there's drug addicts out there, but I've never seen all of these people looking like zombies on the road. And it's so sad. Uh, I don't know what to do. I mean, I complain to, well, it's not in Wappingers, but I speak to my town supervisor. But I think we need to do something and speak up because it's so sad. Poughkeepsie is going to, it was getting better. It was getting better at one time. And all of a sudden, it's going back down. It really is going back down. Okay, hold on. Let me see what you said. Hold on. Good night, Maureen. Good night. Hey, cameraman brother. Bless up to you too. Michael B. Did you friend bring any cha aki, better known as no, I do not know that one, Michael B. Jamaica Newfield. Hello, hello, brother. How you doing? How you doing, Nikki? Glad you are okay. Yeah, I mean, it was very scary. It was very scary, you know. Nikki, it was very, very scary at that time. Hey, Enram, how you doing? Blessing to you. Is it Ginup? What is it? Ginup? Is that the same thing what they call Ginup or Ginup? What is that? Yeah, we have to be extra careful. So these other people, I don't know. I don't want to run my mom because he's literally was running around the store, and if mom was there, he could have just run into mom because he was crazy, and nobody, all of the workers was there, everybody, nobody could stop him. So he just went right around, and just finally, I guess he came out of the store because I didn't see him again. I just kept one side with pops, and we stayed around in one corner in one side. But that's scary, guys. When you see these people like zombie. I've literally been driving through Poughkeepsie, and a lady 100% totally naked all the way down, just running straight towards the car. You know, um, so some these things are happening here, guys, and it's sad. Never used to happen like that before in Poughkeepsie. Never. I've seen. I've been here for a while. I know there is some bad ones out there and it's like that, but where is this drug coming from? What are they taking? What is the government here doing? They need a place to put these people because it's now taking over the whole streets and our kids. Because there's young kid. This guy what was on the scooter, I doubt if he could even be 21 years old. And it's sad. It's really, really, really sad. Yes, just be extra careful. Yeah, thank you. Hey Norma Grant, good night to you. Good night. Dennis, good night. Like the other night, I'm going to tell you what happened the other night. Um, I came off of live and I went upstairs and I was on the phone speaking to Joyful Julie, and my doorbell rang very late. And I said to Joy, who the hell is at my house at this hour of the night? I'm ringing my doorbell. I did not even look on my phone thing because I was on the phone speaking to Julie, because normally I would look on my phone to see, I have cameras to look, but I was on the phone. So I came downstairs and I looked through and I recognized this. It was this guy. I recognize him because, I know exactly who he is. He's not a friend of mine really, but he was married to a friend of mine who took care of my grandmother. She was working and taking care of my grandmother 3 days a week at one point. So she was my friend. Her husband was not my friend. So I knew her long before even she got married. They had two beautiful kids here. I invited them here for dinner and everything. And I opened the door. I said, "Hi, how are you doing?" I said, "Are you okay?" And he says, "Marlon, I'm sorry. Our car, something with our car, and can you please lend me $20? We need to get gas." And I'm like, I felt bad because I was just thinking maybe the kids are in the car and my friend is in the car because it was a cold night. So I said, okay, here, and I give him the $20. And he was like, okay, bye-bye. And he left right away. And when I look, there's a gas station right by my house. He drives right past the gas station. So I was like, telling Julie, like, if you're begging for money for gas and you like your car run out of gas, why would you pass the first gas station, which is open right by my house? Turns around. The next day, I decided to call my friend Nicole, and she told me that she divorced him. They're not together anymore. But it's just to show you what was the purpose of that. I hope it's not You know, it's not like a friend of mine, guys. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope it's the same thing I'm saying. Was it like, because I felt maybe now it's like maybe it's drugs or something, and I should not have opened my door at that hour of the night. I really shouldn't have, because I have my mom here sleeping. Friends or no friends should not be coming to my home. If you don't have my number, then you shouldn't be coming at my home. Okay, and I will never open my door again. That was my mistake I did. Richard, hi, blessing Marlon, Colleen here. Hey, blessing Colleen, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, Garfield, how you doing? I called you earlier, guys. Did you hear about that plane? The helicopter crash. A helicopter that crashed earlier today. You know, um, I think that was in where LaGuardia Airport is. We found out that they found the bodies, and it was 6 people who died in that helicopter crash today by LaGuardia Airport. I don't know much about it. I only heard it today, so I can't really talk much about it. So if anybody know about that, you can mention it here. All I know that was a six. They found the bodies, and it was 6 people who died in the helicopter crash. Yes, Michael. Yes. Always be careful. And he's back. Yes, I'm happy to see you. Get on the line now, Garfield. Normally you're busy or sleeping. Yeah, man. Hudson River, right? It was in the Hudson River. That's correct. And I'll never open my door anymore. Promise you that. Never at that time. Anyone who comes here, I will not open my door for anyone, because, at that hour of the night, sometimes, maybe my heart is just too good. It's like I always worry that if something happened to a friend or something like that. But you know what? If it's a friend, that friend should have my number most likely, right? So if you are a friend and you don't have my phone number to call me, then I should not be opening that door anymore, because anything can happen, when I open that door. Hey, Garfield, you heard it on the news, right? Hey, King Dre, how you doing? Blessings, man. Greetings, greetings. Richie, BJ's needs a drug or drink fix. It's a lot of things going on. Hey, Randingo, hey, my family, please remember to like, share. Thank you, Randingo. So my little brother is telling me, you guys, please to like and share. 25 thumbs up, but 56 people. Guys, even if you're not making a comment, you can just even click that thumbs up button for me, please. Double click, and if you double click on your phone, you'll see that thumbs up. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is so sad. I do not know why they closed the shelter down. So Poughkeepsie is full of a lot of homeless people, and I don't want it spread coming to our side of the world. I don't want it. You know what I mean? Wappinger is really nice. If you don't have a car, you're not gonna live in Wappinger. I can tell you that, because there's no taxi service over here. You don't really. You have bus that runs on the 9, on that main road out there. But where I live, if there's no bus here, anything, no taxi. If you don't have a car, that's it for you. You can't move around here. So that's why I like my little area here. It's kind of little safe and everything like that, because you have to have a car. You know, the helicopter fell on its top in the river. Do you know why? What happened? Was it the propeller give up? What happened? A bird? Because a lot of times these little crashes happen is from the geese, them, and the bird. It was. Did anyone know? I didn't watch it, guys, and I don't really watch TV, the news. So I would have to go on YouTube to our so channel 12 news here to find out. Hey, Roxanne, kitchen blessing. Good night. Good night to you, Roxanne. Enough love to you too. A lot of respect. Yes. So Randingo Garfield, meet Garfield. Garfield is another very good friend of mine, Randingo. All right. Mechanical. Okay, thank you, Michael. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm gonna really check it out afterwards. I really want to find out what happened, because that's like my back door. This is New York. And guys, for the past couple of years, April, mom normally and pops will be in Jamaica. They normally come back. For the past couple of years, they would normally come back on April 5th, roughly in that time, between the 4th and the 5th. Warm and nice, mean at the garden are ready and everything. Guys, it's still cold. The other day I was in the shorts, and today it's freezing cold. yesterday, and it's going to drop because midnight tonight. I heard we're going to get some little snow flowers showers tonight, but not much, nothing major. My back door also, yes, Michael. So where are you, Michael? Down in the Bronx? It was 21-year old. Yeah, it's so sad. I hate to hear those things. It's really, really sad. Guys, let me get the thumbs up. I said 62 people on now. We're just talking about, guys, just little random things, like the helicopter crash, the things I saw on today, the drugs are spreading around. Guys, watching the kids. I'm begging and watching the kids because a lot of the drugs is also coming out of the school. A lot of the drugs are coming out of school, and you think your kids, you would swear on your kids sometimes. But let me tell you something, always keep your eyes open. Always, because sometimes you don't know. It's like the kids at school have a code. It's like a code together, never to tell. Maybe a kid not using it, but will hold it for somebody. So guys, watch your kids. I'm begging them, watching the kids. Poughkeepsie is taking over with that. Oh, you're from New Jersey? Yeah, man. Okay, okay. The helicopter is what, 21-year-old helicopter. And the helicopter, where was the helicopter from? China? Oh, and guys, if, I don't know if you were on my live when I was talking about the pick a pepper. I did find out. Yes, guys, it's out there. Some places still have it, but what the company is having now, it is a pepper shortage. So that much my aunt called me and told me it's a pepper shortage. That is why there's a shortage on the pick pepper, right? Because they use the pepper in there as well. So there is a pepper shortage, guys, right? So I guess them use scotchy all the time, not just any pepper. So there's a pepper shortage. That's all I know so far. I guess sometimes when it goes blank Falco Wild and everything, NY base helicopter with a family from Spain. So one of the family was from Spain. So was it a tour, one of those tour, the helicopter what gives tours around Manhattan? Okay, it was. It's sad because that's been happening, guys. That's been happening in Manhattan with the helicopters. It is not the first time it has happened. It's happened a couple of times already. Yes, it was at our. It's so sad, guys. Give a little prayer, guys, please, for those family. Can you imagine here coming here on vacation and your loved ones is not coming home? It's very sad. It's very, very, very sad. Hey, Glenn Kitchen Adventure, how you doing? Good night to you. Good night to you. We're just talking a little about this and that. Nothing too long. No, it's not the first. It's not the first. No, no. Do you remember that plane that land on in the Hudson River with that pilot? Wow, that was a big one. That was a good pilot. I can tell you that. That was a good pilot. For him to land it there on Hudson River, he did a wonderful job. A wonderful job. Correct, correct. I don't remember his name, I said, but that pilot got some good credit there. There's actually we were here because I'm right. I live close to an airport here. It's a small little airport, and one day we were here and we just hear this big and a small plane had crashed right there. And there was two people on board, the student and the teacher, and they had passed away as well. But I'm close to the airport and not scared. But they don't fly over the house. Thank God. They have to fly around. They don't fly over the house. Yeah. Okay. I'm watching a little brother, him and his bee adventure. His bees are him gone into bees now. Bees soon sting him. Where am I gone into bees now? Yeah, they made a movie from. I did see. Like, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did see a movie of it. Hey, that's how you doing? But Pilot Scully. Yes, yes, you're right, Adasa. You're right. Yeah. What? I didn't watch Little Brother today again. So in gone into bees now. I make honey. Yeah, thank you, Roxanne. Yes. Hi, Debbie Young. How you doing? How you doing? Blessings to you. Did you say about helicopter crash? It was a family from Spain, and the helicopter pilot that died, and the father was of some sort. Yeah, it is sad, Nikki. Nikki, it's really, really sad. My heart goes out to that family. Yeah, let me tell you, that's very dangerous with the bees because more than one sting you and you don't reach for help in time, you can die. Like me, highly, highly allergic to it. Highly. I think if three or four sting me right away, they have to immediately start rushing me. Doesn't matter about wasp, bees, or whatever. If four, at least even four or five sting me, you have to start rushing me to the hospital. One is all right. One or two might be all right because I have got I'm stung by one and two, but in a little bit more than that, you have to start rushing me to the hospital. I'm allergic to a lot of those insects, them bugs. Yeah. Did you guys went over to Auntie Pauline and watched that video with the tuna fish? Guys, please try it. Try it and tell me. And if you can't get the bok choy, you can try any other little greens to use with it. But try it. And I want you guys to let me know what you think because I thought it was so healthy. It tastes so good, guys. So, so good. So try it. Yeah, very sad, Nikki. Yeah, you know. But back to this drugs now, it's like I think I need to, it's like I can't sit down and not talk about it. I need to get into Poughkeepsie. It's not my town, but it's a town near to me. And I need to find out from the leaders of whoever is running in Poughkeepsie there what is going on. Why are these people on the streets like that? I mean, we all of this money they're getting to fund and doing all of these things. Why isn't there a building or something up for these people to go and sleep? That they don't have to sleep and run the street at nights. What happens if they're homeless. There's a reason why they're homeless. And it's not always sometimes drug guys. It's just sometimes they're homeless and get caught up into it, right? They need help. They're humans. No matter what, they're still human guys. So I want to see something. The system here in the United States is broken. It really is broken here because what about these people who got into the drugs now and have a mental problem? What do? Do you leave them on the street to go hurt people? Or you try to take them and try to help them? Well, guys, there's a lot of funds here in the United States that has been donated by big people and other people for these people. Just like the people, the pharmacists, the doctors, all of those drugs in the selling, those are some of the money supposed to go to these people to help these people. All of these people are making big, not million, billions of dollars, and we can't afford to find places to put these people. They should not be running the road like that. You know what I mean? It is sad. It's making the whole of Poughkeepsie go down, and you have a lot of good people in Poughkeepsie. So sometimes I know some people don't even want to say them live in Poughkeepsie because what's happening today. It is really sad, really, really sad. No, they are not doing their job. But that is a problem. Nobody speaks out. Nobody speaks out. You know what I mean? If you're not speaking out, what's going to happen? They don't do nothing. They have to. They have to come out. And let me tell you, there was a gentleman by the name of trying to remember his name. He was a leader here in Poughkeepsie. I'm trying to remember his name. He was a leader in Poughkeepsie, and he used to march and fight. But since he passed, I don't see much of it anymore. But They need guys. I said everywhere you turn in Poughkeepsie, you're finding them. Everywhere you turn, you're trying to go there and support the stores. And then, guys, that's the only place we can go where the two local Jamaican stores where we can get our Jamaican product. And sometimes you see that I don't want my mother going back there and pops. And they're going to lose business for this because a lot of good people who are spending money and decent people as well is not going to come there because when they see all of that, they're going to get scared and nervous. You come out to the other one supermarket, and there they are in the front begging, and you're scared. You're running into your car. The supermarket needs to do something about that too. I know it's sad that they're begging because sometimes they're hungry, but they're also you have to be careful because they want it's things they want for the drugs. So you have to be careful of that. Mr. Flowers, that's him. Mr. Flowers, that was Frankie's father. Great man. I have marched with Mr. Flowers before. I've marched with him. That's his name, Mr. Flowers. God rest in peace, Mr. Flowers, because he was a good man, a really good man, a really, really good man. You know, I cannot sit down, guys. I can't sit down. I know I have a lot of things in my head, but I need to send some kind of note. I need them to know this is not right. It's not right. Not with that kind of funds that you guys are getting in here in Poughkeepsie. And you guys billing up police station, building up new this, new that, but yet, what about a place for the people to sleep? Now, there is a place there. So, what is happening? I do not know what happened there, guys. So, if there's a problem, if there's fighting, whatever, then the law enforcement needs to go in there. You can't let them go on the road because they're not getting better; they're getting worse, and they're corrupting other people, other young kids. Young kids are corrupting in Poughkeepsie. So, and I'm definitely going to go over there, go over to the courthouse and try to set up a meeting or something. I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it, guys. I know it's a lot on my shoulder and I'm taking on a whole lot of things, but these people can't fight for themselves, and I don't see anybody else doing anything. So, if there's anybody here from Poughkeepsie or this side of the world and you know some contacts, please call me and let me know because we have to do something about it. It's getting worse and worse. When you're driving in Poughkeepsie, you have to be careful when you're driving because they're like zombies straight across the road. They don't even watch nothing at all. You're drawing brakes. Running in Poughkeepsie totally naked. They're doing the drugs right there on the side of the roads, and cops just driving straight past and just hold their head straight away. So if I'm seeing it, how it comes in the cop, I'm not seeing it. I don't live over there, so whenever I pass through there and I see it, I know the cops are seeing it, but them hold them head straight. What they want is for them to take it and kill themselves, and then not have to worry nothing about. But that is sad. That's not right. That's not right. All right. We do not know somebody else's problem. I'm sorry. Okay, Mr. Floyd, the police are not doing their job. Okay. Thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Square four, how are you doing? How are you doing? Thumbs up, guys. Thank you. I see 50 now, 67. So 17 people have not hit the thumbs up, but it's okay. Sorry, thank you. Guys, we need to help these people. Hi, Beverly Rose. How you doing? Good night to you. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Phyllis. How you doing? Both, and I just smile. How you doing? How you doing? Um, Mom and Pops is doing good. Mom is actually stayed in bed all day today again. She just felt to relax. So Pops and I went and did some shopping. Tomorrow, she said she might do a little cooking. It's good for her to get down. Get down. I don't want her locking up into the room 2 days straight. So tomorrow she will come out and do a little cooking. You know. Yeah, in Harlem and Philly. Yes, you know, you would not believe how much money is in this system that we can try to get help. I know you can't help everybody. We can't get them, but we need to get them off the streets though. Because the more you leave them on the streets to do it, I'm not telling them to take them to jail either. I'm just trying, we need a facility, just like the YMCA. You remember the YMCA, guys? They closed on the YMCA here. Why would you close on a program like that? That was a good program for these people to go and try to better themselves and do something active. Some of them I know you can't, but We have to try. You can't give up on them because the more you leave, the more you say, they're not going to turn out to nothing. Those are the ones that are going to start pushing those kids out there to start doing it. It was going to get worse. So we need somewhere for them to go. They cannot be on our streets and amongst our kids. There's kids walking to school, there are kids, going to the supermarket or to the stores or anything like that. And we're leaving our kids to walk on the streets like that amongst these kind of people. And kids can be easy, well, targeted or influenced to push to do something bad, right? So we need to get help for these people. Good night, Miss Beverly Rose. Good night. Same thing. I just see you missed call. Yes, I had called you earlier because I wanted to ask you about that helicopter crash. Because I could when I saw it, I was literally busy, and when somebody told me, I should say, so I didn't have much service where I was, so I called you to find out if you had heard anything about it, Garfield. Guys, please to big up again, Roxanne. We'd always want to know that Roxanne is here, and I'm in the house. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a lot of people hold their head and says, what, they just say it's not my problem, or me not getting involved into that. They would say they're not their problem. They're not getting involved into that. But what when you want to get involved into it, when it turns out that one of your loved ones are right there, and here it is. If maybe if you're getting involved before, and getting involved, I'm not telling you to, what I mean, but to speak out about it. A lot of people say, "Come, me not touch the subject here. Me never do this. Me not do that." But I'm trying to save the kids on the streets. Okay, I'm trying to save these kids here in Poughkeepsie. I want to be able that I can walk in Poughkeepsie and my mother can go and shop, and I don't have to worry that anything is going to happen to my mom. Okay, so that's why I have to talk out. Today was the worst I've seen it. Pops and I drove by and I was looking left and right, and they were like zombies, just zombies, the whole of Main Street, like zombies. It is sad. It is really, really sad. Really sad. Hey, just a leap of faith. How you doing? Good night to you too. Checking in and blessing, blessing. Yeah. So again, guys, please, guys, 721 people, as you come in, give me that thumbs up, guys, please. It's not going to be a late night, guys. I'm going to get some sleep because I do have to do some recording for Auntie Pauline, Yard to Abroad tomorrow. And as soon as it gets warm, I will be taking you guys in the garden with me. I'm going to go start going some fishing, and I will be visiting my friends who are the farm workers you met from the apple farm, going over there with them. I found a goat, and I have to go try to pick it up. It's way upstate New York, but they called me and told me that one is for me. You know, and yeah, so little brother coming soon. If you see that video, Pops can't wait. Pops can't wait for Pops for Colas to come. He's dying, dying. He loves because Pops is early morning, while I get up early in the morning too, but I don't come down the stairs. I just jump up when I'm on my computer upstairs. And Pops is just always downstairs in the kitchen. And Colas is an early bird sometimes. Sometimes when Pops is here cooking, because when he smell the food, he might go come downstairs. Yes, yes, Jesse. Hi, Miss Ursula. How you doing? Little brother got stung by a bee. There we go again. I'm telling you, I'm going down there and I'm going to take off my belt and become a big brother and start beating backside. If he stop, he need to protect himself, right? Because I don't want nothing to happen to him now. You don't want to see big brother go down there and show little brother and give him some belt. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I'm gonna little message him. Oh my God, his eyes looks horrible. Oh Lord Jesus. No, 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 no. Let me mess. What today's what? Today's. Let me message him. I didn't know. I just coming in, guys. I've been out of commission from 4 o'clock today and so like that. Let me message him. I don't care how late it is. Okay, I just messaged him. Hope him will get my message. I hope this nothing, stops him from coming up. I hope he'll be okay. His eyes looks horrible. Wow, I didn't know that. Smith, Smith, I do a little gardening. It's him texting me. He's messaging me. You should mention that about goat. Make Auntie Polly see that, and you and Auntie Polly will be best of friends. Make sure you put cameras up when you become friends with Auntie Polly. Hi Nadine Jackson, how you doing? Good night. Good night to you. Good night to you guys. Give me a thumbs up. Hi Veronica from Spain. Okay, from Spain. Okay, yes, man, I'm good. I shout you in the morning. So he said he's okay and he will call me in the morning. All right. So, all right. I was just talking about those things. Do you remember I was telling you guys about the tree, that tree little leaf, and you rub it together, and the juice from the 3 leaf. Make sure it's not poison ivy now. You get 3 leaf, and you rub it together, and the juice from it. You make sure you rub it together and get that juice and put it on, and it don't swell. It really don't swell. It worked. I did try it many times when I got stung, so it does work. So hope little brother was watching that and remember that if he gets stung by a bees or a wasp again, he would use that. He's on Climate Channel. Okay, okay, okay. It might be it's a video from earlier. Miss Smith. It's going to be a video from earlier because right now it's 11:27. Swelling is down. Okay, okay. Thank you guys for telling me. I did not know that. I did not know that. I'm investigating. Veronica Garden. Okay, from Spain. Little Rose, light out. Oh no, loud out, loud it came down from what you see right now. The swelling is down, guys. Okay. Swelling gone down now, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man. Little brother, him just has no fear. No fear. No fear. You remember Fear Factor? That thing used to be on TV. I think Colors would have been good to go on Fear Factor when it was around. I think that show is off now. But they do have some reruns now and again. Fear Factor. Good night, Miss Andre. Good night, good night. How you doing? He'd be good for that Fear Factor. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to be staying on long tonight because I do have a lot of things, but I promise you guys, I'm going to start making some video. I know I've just been going live and just coming up with something to talk all the time. But as soon as it gets a little warmer, you will see me in the garden and me going out to fish. And whatever you guys want to see, you can always send me something. I would love, I'll try it. I'm just like little brother. The only thing me now do is eat the fish or go play with no bees. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Hi, Miss Maxine Cartering. How you doing? Love, love you. Respect to you too, Miss Maxine. Thank you. Amen. Guys, I want you guys to also go over to. I just met him, here on on the channel here, and he's been talking to me, and I've been speaking to him now on the phone. I want you to also go over to King Andre TV, right? And support him as well. He's a young man and trying to do good out there, a married young man with kids. Hi, Barb. How you doing? Good night. Good night. God bless you all. Good night. Good night. Wow, this was Peter. I didn't see this. A call came into me at 9 o'clock tonight. A very important call. I didn't see that. Hi, Mr. Ursula. How you doing? Oh yes, Miss Ursula. That boy takes some chances. I telling you. Family members from Spain. Yes, it was so sad. Again, guys, if you're just coming on, I want you guys to give a little prayer for all those 6 people who passed away today in the helicopter here at LaGuardia, over by LaGuardia Airport on the Hudson River. We just, guys, please give a little prayer for those family. Um, it's really hard that you come here on vacation and not headed to get back to your own family, you know? So, guys, I look a prayer for them today, please. Today I make roti and pumpkin and tamari. Tamari? Hmm, that look good. It sounds good. Roti, I love roti. I love roti bad, 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 bad. I love roti really bad. And I don't want to use fork. I like to just rip off the roti and roll it up into the curry. Anything with curry is roti for me. I love that. Hi, Miss Donna. How you doing? No name. How you doing? They're both doing okay. Mom stayed in bed all day today, but she promised. She said tomorrow. It depends on how she feels, but she did, plan to tomorrow to do a little cooking. You know what I mean? She going to come downstairs and do a little cooking. Cooking. She said tomorrow, but Pops is fine. And today I had a little talk with him. I did record it, so I'm going to add it to our video later on. I had a little talk with him while we are driving into Poughkeepsie today, which I was just talking about that. Just seen some crazy things happening here in my back door, is to seeing all of these people on certain kind of drugs and they're like zombies in the whole of the town of Poughkeepsie. And it's sad. So that's what I was talking about, Miss Donna. Yes. So, does anyone see what is happening? What is really happening? If you think, I want everybody to think what is really happening today. In history, you never used to hear all of these things happening. How much people dying? 9/11, the tsunami, the plane crash, all of these things, about the killing, everything. Is this a sign from God that God is really coming soon? We have to think about it, be ready. Be ready for this. Because all of these things, nobody couldn't tell me that it was going to be the end of the world when the pandemic started. Nobody couldn't tell me. I thought that was going to be the end of the world. Even the doctors did not know what to do. They were scared, didn't want to go. I thought it was the end of the world. I thought it was God. This was it. This was the last call. This is where it was coming to just take who him for take and send who him for send down below. Nobody couldn't tell me it wasn't the end of the world. That's what I believe. I never thought we'd even come out of this, guys. That's how scary it was. Never again I'd ever want to go through something like that again, guys. Never again. It was the scariest moment. I am not lying. We cried, we cried, we cried. We were scared. Even my own nephew, Hayden, and my brother Mark was not allowed to even come in through our door. My own family, I had to block that door. I had a big sign at the door telling them, you can call, but don't come. You want food? We'll cook the food and put it on the outside for you. That was for my brother and his family, but it couldn't come inside. We had totally locked off the whole world from coming inside our house. It was so sad. Yeah, pumpkin takari. Hi, Lord Jesus, I'm telling you. You know what I saw today? So I said, pumpkin takari. I saw the coolie plum into the supermarket here. Yeah, I love it, love it, love takari, love takari. I love mango takari, but I will try the pumpkin one. They did sting him today. Hi Barry, how you doing? Walking just for the health. That's it. How you doing? How you doing? Big up, big up. Uh, times, yeah. That's what Randingo exactly. Sometimes I wonder what is really happening. If you read the Bible, there's some of these things are in the Bible. What is happening? There was some sign. It's some sign we're all getting, guys. Some sign. So we're going to think about it. Think about it. Start good. Hi, Miss Dixon. How you doing? Just checking in. Good night. Good night. Good night. How you doing? Mom and pops both doing okay, and yeah, so they're okay for today. Thank you for asking. That's true, Miss Smith. That is true. Yes, you're right. Yes, Miss Roxanne. I'm telling you, people, something is happening. Something is happening. Something is happening. I used to question. I used to question a lot of things, and then somebody taught me and told me never question God. He knows what he's doing, everything he had planned already. Because I'm not like I used to get mad and I used to cry and say, how could an innocent child lose in life? How could he make it that way? What did it? I used to question that once upon a time. And I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand. And somebody just told me never ever to question God. He knows what he does, and everything he had planned already in time is to see how we will react to what he does. All right. Yeah. I don't go to church, but nobody can tell me my belief and how my heart is. I know he gave me my heart. He have given me this mission. Okay. I've been doing this for a long time, helping people. And I don't help people just to get back something in return from them. I help people because that's what my heart does. God put this inside of me from day one, you know. And I know it's sad. Everybody say you need to go to church. I do pray. I'm always helping. You know what I mean? I'm not saying people mustn't go to church. No, don't get me wrong. I don't, but nobody have a stronger belief than me. He gave me this brain to think. I think my own, and I know I might be wrong in certain things, but I have a strong belief. I believe there's a gate to heaven, and for you to cross, he's going to give you a lot of things to do to get to the gate of heaven. Anyway, I don't want to turn this into that, but I have a strong belief, guys, and I'm 100% that there is a God, there is life after death, and everything. I do believe in all of that. Okay, so let's say hello to Miss Dixon for me, please, Miss Heather Dixon. Just give a little face. No joke here. Hi, okay, Skater, how you doing? Good night, good night. I'm not a preacher or anything like that, but I listen. Randingo is a church man. He's a good guy. Randingo is a very good guy, guys. A really good guy. And so Randingo, yeah, man. See, he's Randingo is the best. Is the best of best, 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 best. Unbelievable guys. Guys, please, I keep on saying, please go over to Randingo and subscribe to him. Subscribe to him and give him that little watch hour and that's a little thumbs up, and you will see Randingo doing some videos very soon. Very soon he's going to be doing some other videos. Just give him some more time. He has a little short video right now. And guys, Roxanne is at the thing, but she needs some watch hours. So let's start giving Roxanne a little, watching some videos. And I told her to make some longer videos as well. So she needs some more watch time as well. Oh, so six. So okay, I can go to the church. I'm a usher at the church at school. Blessings to that, man. Blessings to that, Glenny's Kitchen Adventures. Blessings to that. And I thank you because let me tell you, your prayers is always, always there. I'm going to give you again what happened again today. Mom sent us to the supermarket, Pops and I today to buy some things. And breadfruit, we had run out of breadfruit, and mom tell us to pick up one or two breadfruit. When we went to the supermarket, it was the ugliest looking breadfruit, them little bit so like a grapefruit. It was as small as a grapefruit. So I had to call her and say, Mom, look, and I had to show it to her because she not going to believe me. So I showed it to her. I said, Mom, look at it. She said, No, 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 we don't want them there. We don't want them there. And she really wanted breadfruit. And I'm just going to tell you how all her prayers and everything have been coming true for her. I came back home and one of my I will be making a video with her subscriber who donated quite a bit of things, food for the barrel before, and I had called her name out before. She again just came back from vacation and brought a beautiful apron for mom and some clothes for kids, brand new clothes for some little kids, little girl, little boy, and she brought about some jeans and sweater that I plan to give to Tropical Hunter and Jamaica Adventures, because they're always going out there ripping them clothes on them adventures. So I promised her, hopefully this will fit them. And she turned around and she says, also, I brought this breadfruit, these, not one, quite a bit of breadfruit, these breadfruits from there for Auntie Pauline, because she knows mom loves breadfruit. Can you imagine that? Here it is, mommy's dying for the breadfruit, couldn't get it. And all of a sudden, I went to meet her to pick up these things today. And there it is. The lady had breadfruit she brought from that country for mommy. So they roasted and brought it, for mom, freeze it and brought it for mom. See, all those prayers and good things is happening. And that's all you guys, all that prayer is really happening. Guys, believing in God, guys, believing the prayer, it works. It works. Don't look for it. It will happen. It's working. It's working for my family, guys. Don't want it work for me too, but it will happen in due time. All right. Yeah. Blessings. Hi, Miss Glory. How you doing? How you doing? Excuse for the health. Bless up. Bless up. Okay. I chance. It's good for years. I went down to Miami to see some shopping site, and I was near the university. It was cheap was scared. The more money I got, I spent outside was teeming with drugs. Yeah, yes, square four. It is sad. It is sad. And sometimes I try to figure where does all this money really goes when they're asking each place like Florida, New York, every town, everything there, ask for a certain amount of money to do things, to build up this, to build up that. Does anyone remember to build up this for these people out there and to try to help these people? They're forgotten people. They're forgotten people, and it's wrong. It's time for we to stand up because those forgotten people are now turning our kids and our loved ones to do the same thing, and then they are going to also be forgotten. You're going to wish, a lot of people is going to wish that they start doing things before it start happening. And a lot of these things is happening with the drugs. We need a place for these people. There must be, so if we can fly, go on moon, we must can do something here to put up these people and find the help for it. We can. We have the money here to do it, right? We have the money here to do it. A lot of them want to come off it. You guys know it's a drugs. Sometimes, yes, you blame them, say, them gonna do it, but some of them are not, they're weak. They're followers, they're weak. I call people who are taking drugs are weak because they get influence to go and do it. So they're weak. Or sometimes they have problem again, they're weak. I guys, all around me, all around me, since when I was a kid growing up, and nobody could push me to do it. I have had people come and say, here, no, I knew it was wrong. Why would I want to even try it? I don't want to try it. Well, everybody's like, well, you have to try to see if you like it. Oh no, not that one. That's not what it really means. Try it like, try to see if you like it. No, that's not that. Food, you try food to see if you like it, not drugs. You know drugs is wrong. That's not for me. And people who start on the drugs are called weak people. Press the like. Yeah, thank you guys. Press up the like button. It's direct. It's I know some of them can't press or anything, but thank you. No, that's not. Yes. Refused to give him money. Oh God, God, square four. Be careful. Yes, yes. I stayed one time square four in I went to Florida and I was coming back with a lot of fish. I brought back 100 pound of fish on the flight, guys. I brought back 100 pound of fish. I freeze it first, and it was totally frozen. Even when I came here to my home, 100 pounds of fish. I stayed by a hotel, right by the airport, and let me tell you something. I walked downstairs, and that that hotel needs to do better than that because they have these people there in the hotel because it was reasonable and cheap, guys. I was trying to economize, but you know what? Sometimes you cheap and no longer something, pay for it and you get where you get, but never again because that hotel right there was so much of them into the hotel, so much of them in the hotel. So when I go down to get coffee or anything, and I'm like, I see them. Not like zombies, though, like New York, but I see them there. You guys know it. It's a hotel right by the airport, right by the airport. So when booking flight, might say like a cheap hotel, investigate it before you go and stay there. All right. Okay, no one can force me to do anything. Miss Ursula, we know that. Miss Ursula, we know that. Miss Brown, we know that. Choose my path. That's good. Same here. Nobody can force me to do something I do not want to do. I do not care how much money you have. You can't buy me. I don't care what you have. You can't buy me. Right? I have my way. I do things my way. Nobody can force me to do what I want. That me have a tough head with that. Nobody can. You know, years ago, I was a teenager here, and four friends. I was young, going out drinking with my friends, and four friends. We were at this little neighborhood bar here drinking, and because they did not have papers, they asked me to drive, and the club was in Newburgh, which is not a safe place either. And I told them no because I already had one or two drinks with you guys here. I'm not going to go to the club there. I'm going to stay here at the bar and then head back home. And sometimes they used to even come to my home afterwards and we used to just hang out and drink and stuff. They decided to leave. It was four of them. They decided to leave. And the fifth one came and picked them up, but he was already drinking as well. That same night, I stayed by myself in the bar with my friend. He owned a bar, by the way. His name was Artie. And I end up coming home. About 5 o'clock in the morning, five something in the morning, Artie called me. Are you okay? Are you okay? I said, yes, Artie, I'm sleeping. I left, because I left him, quite a while. He said, okay, did you hear what happened to David and them? I'm like, no, what happened? Guys, they crashed. They crashed into a pole. It was foggy the night. They were drinking. And I did not go to the hospital the night. The early morning, mom and I went to the hospital in Poughkeepsie. The hospital was at, it was called, not Vassar Brothers, St. Francis Hospital. And when we went to the hospital, right there and then, the last one died. All of them passed away in that car. Lucky thing, I did not go. You understand? Lucky thing I did not go because I could have said, well, I don't want to drive because I'm drinking and jump in that car. And I always thought about that. Always thought about that. I didn't go in the car. So sometimes you don't want, you're teenage, you don't want to miss out with fun, so you want to be there. And that's how things happen. That is how things happen. Tragedy always happen is one friend to another friend driving and just want to go and forcing the other one, come on, it's a nice party, or this is going to be nice. I didn't go the night, so thank God for that. You're going to get it butchered before you bring it back. No, I'm bringing it back live. I'm bringing it back live. I'm bringing it back live. Somebody over here, we have somebody over here who's a butcher. Will take care of that for us. Yeah, to no. Make sure you save the back leg for me. You would have to fight with mommy with that. I can tell you that. You'd have to fight with mommy with that one. She don't like when these guys do it because they always take away her neck from them. But sometimes all two, three of them, me get in. Two, three of them I get in. Miss Garden, two, three of them I get in. I have 27-year-old son. He was on a 4-week vacation from work and his house until he went back to work Tuesday. Yep. Peer pressure. That's true, Miss Jessie. It's peer pressure. It's true. That joke. I'm gonna explain something to you guys why I do not do Tom Fools. April 1st, I do not. I understand it was a long time thing with jokes and things. I do not do that at all. I don't celebrate it. I always ask my friends, don't run me no joke with it, because my father passed away on April 1st. That's number one. Number two is when we were kids, I do not know if anybody know Garvey Masio. So there's some people here from Clarendon here in here. If you remember Garvey Masio, that's where my brother and sister went. It was like a boarding school, and they went there. There's time they get to come home as well, but it was like a boarding school. And that's where I'm the only one who didn't go there, but all the other three siblings went there. If you get anybody know Garvey Masio, it's in Clarendon. It was not too supposed to be there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mhm. Oh no, no, no. Chris, no, not the goat. The fish I brought back. The goat are getting just right about 2 hours drive from where I live. I have to drive upstate New York. For some people who don't know, they don't know nothing about goat, and she called me and told me that she has one. I bought one from her before. Garvey Masio. Well, my siblings used to go to Garvey Masio, my siblings, and it was a school trip. If you remember that, it happened. I would have to try to remember the year it happened. That time, mom, it was a school trip that they were going on, and they were at the house, and mom had to drive them to the school where the bus and everything was going to go. And then, look at Pitney, yeah, give trouble, and mommy bust them backside and say, you know what? And I'm not going. And she never let them went. That same day, guys, that school bus would all those kids, my brother's friends and everybody, my brother and sister's classmates, they were telling the driver, the train coming, and they didn't believe that was Tom Fool's Day. And yes, guys, they all died on that school bus. It's so sad. I don't want to be talking about all of these death, but it's the truth. That is why, I mean, that had hit mommy and said, Jesus, can you imagine if my pitney them on a tree or your pitney should have lost at one time, you know? And that's why I don't like it. I don't like the Tom Fools thing. I don't like it, guys. That from that, I was young, I didn't understand much of it, but growing old and mom, you talk about the story more, it bothers me still. So look how, I could have lose my sibling there on that April 1st thing. And then that's when my father died, guys, on the 1st of April. So I don't celebrate it. So, please, guys, if you guys did something and I don't answer it or I don't play the joke with it, you guys understand. If you guys do it, I respect that. That's a good morning, good morning. Yeah, good night, morning, bless Nikki and for a new cooking video. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Nikki R. Thank you, thank you. So good night to you. If you have to go to sleep, guys, I am not going to stay on long. I am going to go off. No, I just wanted to just come on and talk a little bit. I love to enjoy and interact with you all, and I thank you guys again. So I'm going to stay on for a couple more minutes, but it's also just saying goodbye at the same time. So I understand some people have to go to work, and tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's payday for half of you, so you better go sleep. No, it's payday. Yeah. Good night, good night, good night. Yes, man. Good night, Roxanne. Good night. Yeah, brother, man. And you hear that, man. Good liver, good to make manish water. Big up yourself, Randingo. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That I love. And Randingo, I love it. I love manish water, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Every time I drink manish water, I belch goat. And I don't like that. I don't like that thing at all. So thank God for the pepper. You have to put a whole lot of pepper in there for me that I don't have that thing. It's just too much when it comes to the soup. Curry goat, me not taste it, tell you the truth. But the manish water, when I drink it, I belch and I feel like I just put a raw goat in my mouth. Let me kiss a goat. Yeah. So good night to everybody, guys. I'm gonna start saying good night to everyone. I'm not gonna click the button right away. You guys know I don't click button right away, but I am coming off in a short while. So I'll just say, make everybody say good night to each other. And thank you very much for even just being here with me again tonight. Guys, watch your loved ones. Tonight, if your loved ones is beside you, tell them you love them. If you haven't speak to a family member in a long time, call them and tell them you love them. But you never know when would be the last time you would ever do that again. All right? Do that for me, please. Because I miss my father so much. And there's so much things I would love to tell him today. I would love to tell him, so much things today. I was just really enjoying the best moments with my father. When I was a kid, yes, but then I had pulled away from my dad for years. I won't come up with that part. I had stopped talking to my dad for years, and I got the chance, guys, to hear my father turn to me and apologize to me and ask me to forgive him to everything what he has done to us. And I accepted and I cleared my heart. I was like dad to my father afterwards. I was like dad to my father afterwards. Everywhere I go, I call him and ask him, 'cause we're doing the family tree, the DNA match, the ancestry DNA. Every minute I'll call him, Daddy, you know this one? Are we family with this one? So I became dad for him. And to lose my father at a moment that was just unbelievable. He just came back from Canada, visiting his sister, and he went to Jamaica and 1, 2, 3. I can't explain. I can't tell everything. How my father passed away, and it was sad. But I got the what I wanted. I really wanted from him was for him to say he was sorry, and to forgive him. And I'm not lying. He dropped to my knees. And if I tell any one of my brother, my sister that my father did that, they wouldn't believe it. But yes, my mother is my living proof. My father dropped to his knees and was crying. And I hugged him. Said, that's dad, that's all I wanted. I forgive you. I forgive you. You know? So when dad passed, I was sad, but I had a relief in my heart. So guys, please, turn. Things can happen, and sometimes some parents do not know what they do. Please, guys, turn around, tell them you love them, forgive them. You don't have to forget everything, but please forgive your parents. Your parents are very important in your life. It's part of you. You can learn to forgive, but you don't have to forget. All right, guys, please. Okay, so on that, we're going to be going. Hello, hello. Rena, how you doing, Nexus Garden? Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? Of wonders, yes. Yeah, blessings to you all. If life spirit, that's true. That is true. You know, I'm tempted to go into this kitchen, but it's too late. No, it's not exactly 12 o'clock here. I'm dying to go into Auntie Pauline still have some curry chicken inside here now. And I'm dying to go in to go eat, but I'm going to go to my bed. I'm not really that hungry, just greedy me greedy. Thank you, Miss Smith. Thank you, Miss Smith. Miss Ursula, thank you. You're at work. Blessing. You take it easier, Miss Ursula. Love you very much. It passed me bedtime. You're right. Past me bedtime. But this is me. I'll go up. And yesterday, guys, after the live, I stayed up for a little bit and I called one or two friends afterwards. Well, they called me and I did get some sleep. I didn't use no pills, nothing. I laid on in a bed and I sleep. And I think tonight will be the same thing. I said I have not been taking that sleeping pill and I trying to get my body used to that now, getting, not taking the pills anymore to go to sleep. So I will try again tonight, with it. But I feel like I can go to sleep without the pills. Yes, I always, Miss Square Four. Yes, it's a. I love my father. I've never stopped loving him. I've never stopped loving my father. There was a time I was just mad and I wouldn't talk to him. I was stubborn. So for many years, I just saw a flashing light, but it's across the street. For many years, I didn't talk to him. And finally, things change. Being here, my heart, my feelings hurt, learning how to forgive people and taking the next step. I feel like I was a bigger man. I wanted to be the bigger man and take the next step, by calling him. And I spoke to him for the first time after many years. And even I was there, I was just being that tough guy, but I still had this thing in my heart. And I didn't know how to come out and ask him questions because there's so much questions I wanted to ask. And I couldn't ask him, guys. I just couldn't ask him. I just had that fear to ask him and what the answer would be. But then when I reached that certain age, as a big man, I invited him here into this house right here with my mother. And right here on the back porch, I told him, I did not invite you here to bring up any problems. I just wanted you to know two things that really bothered me what you did. And I wanted to get it off. A lot of things bothered me, but the two things were the major things. And I had to confront him with it. And I got what I wanted when I see him crying. And he went and dropped on his knees. And I hugged my dad up and tell him I forgive him. He asked me to forgive him. And I would never forget that. And I look like my father. A lot of people say I look like my father. A lot of people say I look like my father. But he was a lot of people loved him. He was good to other people, but sometimes him, whoo, let me tell you, I do not know how I sit down properly sometimes, cause boy, the boss asking when me get. I telling you. Hmm. Anyway, you see me still gone back on topic and can't go sleep. Use roots is natural. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm doing it. I wish if I could. I know mom watching my video and I don't want to talk about because she was still me still can't sit down because she's still beating us. She's still beat. I still respect her. She still beat sometimes. But I wish if my mom could get off that. She's really hooked on that one. I really wish if she could get off that one. I don't like I don't turn that way. Mommy feel hungry afterwards. I want to get up and that's scary. But I wish my mom would get off those pills. So mom, if you listen to it, please let's try 1 or 2 nights without taking the pills. Just try because she's hooked on it. It's like a drugs. Anyway, guys, wow, it's close to it. Good night, guys. I'm going to go to sleep. It's now 6 minutes after 12. And I told mom, so maybe, guys, we might go on Auntie Pauline Yacht Abroad. We might do a little live video with her where she's going to tell you some stories where I want her to tell it herself. And I'll be asking some questions on her live. And you guys will be hearing me interviewing Auntie Pauline online. And you guys now can also ask her questions and I will, read it back out to her for her. So maybe on Saturday, guys, I'm not quite sure. Let's see how she feels. So even though I'm saying that things can come up Saturday where she don't feel too well and it doesn't happen. But that's what I was pushing for Saturday to see if I could do a little live. It would be her first live under Auntie Pauline Yard Tour Abroad. It'll be her first live that I'll be doing with her maybe this Saturday coming, right? So stay tuned and keep an eye out on that one, all right? And you guys can ask Auntie Pauline any questions, how she start cooking. There's so much stories I would love for you guys to hear about mom when she was a young girl. And she was a real tomboy, a real tomboy. And she had 6 sisters. So that is all I'm going to say. But you have to hear the little stories. And she has some nice little stories. It's really funny, guys. You'd love to hear it. That's right. Jamaica. The only place you can find this is Jamaica. I'm not saying some of the Latin country I did see it, but the only place you can find a young girl riding a bicycle and she can't even reach up on it. She's sideways underneath it, and she have five. No, not the older sister. So four. Sorry, four of our sister them all on the bike. One on the handle, one crossway, one a back, one a hold on. Yes, mom was a young girl and riding four of her siblings on the bicycle. Them the days are gone because you don't see that really much anymore, you know. But those are the stories I want to pull out in Jamaica about when mom was young. So go over to Auntie Pauline Yata Abroad live on Saturday and just see if the video is out. I'm going to maybe like to kind of like do it in a morning time, like afternoon time when she's up and everything like that. So stay tuned for that one. Thank you. You're absolutely right, Miss Dennis. That's what made me who I am. You're right. All these things that happened to me in my life, I turned things around, and I think I became stronger from it. You're absolutely right, Miss Dennis. One day I would love when I get the confident and the more to talk certain things, but there's certain things in your family you just don't want to come out. You understand? But some things do help other people. So I will just speak to a certain amount of the level of what I want to talk about, really. I would just say that because, you know, so much things happen, guys. I know a lot of things happen to you all, and I would love to hear your story. Like I'm going to give you like a quick one again. Clarendon, Monimus, We were living in on the premises of Monimus. For you where the school is and where the house is, you have to come through the security guard first. Okay, so to come and visit anybody, you have to go through security. That's a long time before all of these things in Jamaica now, where them have guard go to them house and gates. This is long, long, long before even that even exists. And I remember we were kids. My brother Mark wanted to be a doctor. We're in the canal swimming, and something sliced my toe, and it was a big slice. And my two brother and my sister hold me down while my brother stick needle and thread, hot it up to kill it thing and boil it and sew. And he was a little pitney himself and sew me, and he did a good job. So my toe was like feel like it was going to fall off, and my brother sew my toe. And I'm going to give you another one. My mother will never believe I'm going to tell her this, but my nickname, everybody has a nickname. I don't like my nickname, but I'm going to tell you my nickname. My mother, when my mother said this, she's not going to stop laughing. She's not going to stop laughing. My nickname is called Dirty Poddy. My mother said when I was a child, I never creeped on my knees. It's like I look like a little monster baby on my hand and my leg, and that's how I used to creep. We had a shop, and we had an old man behind us named Uncle. And he every morning Uncle would pass with the cow and the goat them. And mom Uncle will always say, Miss Young, where the baby there? Because or if he's driving in with a car, them always have to stop to say where the baby is. Because me always out there. Mommy say everything me name. Every chicken shit I mean clean it up. Excuse me. Mother say every chicken shit I right? She said when I was younger, that's why they called me Dirty Putty. I was always in the dirt, red dot outside, playing. So that was it. They called me Dirty Putty. That was my nickname. So, you know, she says, Marlon, the chicken couldn't, shit fast enough for you to pick it up and eat it. So, see, guys, you see me telling you my secret. It's something I would never speak about it, but I reached to the point, hey, I was a child. It's okay. You know, I was a child at that time, so excuse me for that. But it's some good memories, guys. Some good memories. Some good memories came out of it as a child. But she'll tell you the story. Just ask her the story when she come on. She'll tell you more about it. You know, my mother. That's why my mother was a mother and a father to us. When she divorced my dad when I was a kid, my mother was a father and a mother to us. She was a strong woman, guys. Right? I want you, when she comes on and you guys are on, remember this. Ask Auntie Pauline how she got her driver's license. I'm not going to tell you no. I want you guys to ask her how she got her driver's license and what age she was when she got her driver's license. Let me see something. That was mom. She was even younger than this when she got her driver's license. You see the shape of my mother? That was mom with the green. She have green. She still have green. If you haven't seen mommy eyes close up, mommy eyes is unusual. It's green, green, green. But ask her how she got her driver's license. Right? Guys have to ask her how she got her driver's license. Make her tell you. Right? Um, Truck. Mommy drive everything. Mommy used to drive and operate everything. When daddy don't want get up out of bed, dad would say, hey, and my mother would jump into that thing and drive that truck. I can tell you that. as a young girl, you know. But thank you, Rendinga. Thank you, thank you. Let me tell you, if anybody don't realize how much I love my mom, I love both my parents. It's just now I have one, and I'm treasuring every moment I have with my mother. I do. Sometimes I'm miserable and just want to go away, but yet I know she's home. From once you know she's home and she's okay, I'm comfortable. It's the same with my mom and I. If I every time I go out, she's worried where I'm at, when am I coming home. My mother will not go to sleep until she hears that door and I'm here. And there's sometimes, you get caught up with your friends and I don't even call. And it's not right. And I kind of stopped that now. It's been years. I kind of stopped that now, you know, where sometimes I forgot to call her and she will not go to sleep until she hear that door, me coming in. And I have to make certain little noise coming in that she can know that I came home, you know, but she wouldn't stop calling me. She's not going to stop calling Tom, Dick, and Harry to find out if Marlon is there, is Marlon okay, and so like that. So my mother and I are very close. My mother loved all her kids, but all the other kids know already that I am the wash belly. The Mark and Ian and Sophia. I tease them all the time. Mom used to beat them behind. If I just anywhere them was going and I open my mouth, they would have to carry me. If they don't carry me or whatever, they're not going. I was spoiled, 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 spoiled. Yes, Miss Smith. You just feel like sleeping. She's listen, mommy has a heart, a gold guy. She's a good woman. She really is a good one. Save the print, Canada. That's where I live. In Canada, yeah. I love Canada. I love it. I've taken the train to Canada. I've flown to Canada, and I've driven to Canada quite a bit. That's where my grandmother, my father's mother, resigned for years, and that's where she passed away. She was blind, and I don't remember my grandmother when I was a child. So when I came here, I remember I was about nine, maybe 20 years old when I jumped in a car and I went to Florida with some friends, and we found where my grandmother was. And it's the first time I can remember seeing her. I saw a picture with her, and I went in. I remember when I went to visit her, she was blind, she was in a recliner, and my auntie said to her mother, Mama, you would not believe who is here. So I remember going and bending down on my knees and putting my head on her lap. And I have a beautiful picture of that, guys. I still have that picture of that first day. And my grandmother took her hand and rubbed my face and feel my ears. And the first thing she said, she goes, Trevor. Trevor is my father. And my auntie says, no, but it's one of the in-laws Pitney. Because at that time, well, the other ones were born already. The last one was born because I'm not the last one anymore, guys. But she said, Trevor. And that was just a special moment. And that is why they said, I have my father's ears. They said, when you have big ears, you'll be rich. What happened? What happened? Me all I try stretch your ears to get richer. We can't make me have no money, we poor. you know. But my grandmother was something else. Hi, Miss Cynthia V. Good night, good night. Yeah, going to my bed now. And guys, I was on the phone with Miss Cynthia today. Right, Miss Cynthia, was it you was on the phone with today when that truck jumped when that guy on the scooter came out? Was it you I was on the phone with? Or was it Miss Morgan? I try to remember. I think it was Miss Cynthia or Miss Morgan. I was on the phone with today when that big thing happened in. Okay, it was Miss Morgan then. I was on the phone with Miss Morgan when that happened. Um, Today when that crazy guy just came out in the road like that and that van almost hit him. You know. Okay, yes, the school that was built by the Cuban is from Maypen. Correct. That's where they went. They went there. I had started off from Glenmuir Prep, then I went over to Glenmuir High. Once so much, Billy. Yes, Randingo. You do you have? Are you the only child, or you have other siblings? I forgot. I know I did ask you that. No, I think you have other siblings, but you're the last one, right, Randingo? I told when I would love Colors to have that experience. This experience I had taking the train from. I went to Manhattan to take the train, but yet I could. I think I could jump onto the train here from Poughkeepsie to Canada. But that train experience was unbelievable. It was my first time doing that train experience. It was really nice, and I was by myself when I did that. So I met friends just going on it. You're just and talking, and so I met friends on the train as well. But it was a nice experience from the train ride from Manhattan to Canada. It's 12 hours. It takes 12 hours to reach there. You're from Clarendon. Well, yeah, man, yeah, man. I did tell you guys, I did tell you the story how I did get baptized, right? It's Clarendon me get baptized coming home from school. And I see right where the Maypen, where the bridge was. I see a whole heap of people out there. And I was a little, guys, I was very skinny. A maga like a pitney. Good night, good night. Three sisters, and I'm the only boy. Wash your belly too. Yes. Well, I have two other brother, one sister, and I'm the wash belly. For mom, for dad, now we leave that as another story. It's over 20 for dad, so we will leave that one where it is. But anyway, I remember all that crowd of people into the water, and I wanted to know what was going on, but I can't get wet, so I kind of roll up my school uniform, khaki pants, roll it up, and try to go out there. And I decided no, because I'm so small and all the people are bigger than me. Me want to go in the front, so me push myself through. And same time, the man said, "Whoever wants to be baptized next to come up." And me just come right round in the middle of it because I do not know what was happening. The man just grabs up and then everybody right into the water and wet me up. You know, well, mommy did take care of me. I can tell you that. And I was telling her what happened and everything like that, but she still did take care of my behind. You know, but the stories, guys, the stories upon stories. You know. But anyway, guys, it way past gone already. Good night this time. I'm happy to see everybody on still, and I feel so bad. But we'll talk. We'll continue this story another day. We'll tell you some lot more stories. And so like that. And I would love to hear some things from you guys. I would, you know, give you guys a chance to just type out something and let me know. So give me some little fun story, some little laughter. That's what we all guy needs is to laugh and have fun, right? Positive again, positive thinking. This room is all about positive, joking, laughing. Leave all the negative behind you. Join me here. You laugh and have a good night. All right, guys. On that, another thing, I said good night. Love you all. Blessings to you all again. All right. Good night to you too. You too. You guys have a very good night. Get some sleep. And I'm sorry to keep you guys up this late. Very sorry. Yes, Garfield. Garfield was sleeping here and just wake up a while ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. He did fall asleep. Yeah, good night. Good night to you all. Good night, Miss Gordon. Good night. Good night. Laughter is the best medicine. That's exactly. You're correct. Thank you, Miss Interview. Thank you. But that's what I like to do. I like to see people laugh and have fun. And sometimes that's what people need in their life. You know? Yeah. Garvey says true. See, I just said that. Bye, Miss Jessie. Good night. Good night to you all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Um, I think I'm going to take a chance and go back to work this weekend. Um, I do not know anything. I'm going to take a chance to go back to work this weekend. So I will be on tomorrow, and then Saturday I might be doing the live with mom. So we'll see how it goes. All right. So I see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Good night. Love you all. Thank you very much again. Garfield, take it easy. Brandingo, blessing, brother. I see you. I see your message in the morning. Your prayers you sent to me. So thank you again, Brandingo. I see you again. Love you all. Roxanne, love you, sis. I know you're back there watching. Maybe Roxanne fall asleep with the thing on. So love you, love you. You take care of yourself. And I thank you again. All right. Good night, Garfield. Good night. Good night, Miss Cynthia B. And Miss Chess. Everybody, good night. Love you all. Bye bye.